Hi there, I am Karolina Tóth and I am a coach. The title of my speech is A Software Engineer's Guide to Working Without a Coach, and I'd like to discredit the title by first saying, yes, I am a coach, but I am also a lot more than just my title. I'm a cognitive scientist by trade. I was raised in Hungary. I put myself through college in the United States, and yes, I worked at McDonald's for a few years. I used to have my own radio show, and I think I have a podcast now. Check out Level Up Engineering. That is to say, the first lesson of this story is that we are much more than just our titles, and we are all diverse and different in the very sense of being ourselves. So just make sure you never assume things about people. Today I am bringing you a few tools to be better prepared to change the world, or at least your world. First of all, active listening. If you think about the last time someone was paying attention to you, please think about it for a minute and enjoy it, because it was a good feeling, right? They weren't playing with their phone, they weren't interrupting you, they were paying attention to you, and it really felt great. Make sure when you talk to someone, they know you're paying attention to them. Perspectives. When you think about perspectives, you always think about the different people, and you are exactly correct. We are the only animal who can make up stories. Your colleagues aren't enthusiastic about the changes that you want to make because they haven't shared the experiences with you. They weren't there at the conference. Their reality is not the same as yours. When you talk to them, make sure that you understand where they're coming from. Ask questions and try to see how they see things. And how to get those perspectives out of them? With open-ended questions. If you ask yes-no questions, then you kind of surround yourself with things that constrain to what you already know. You don't really open up your perspective. When you ask how, what, and why, you let people speak. You allow them to elaborate on what they think. You're engineers, and you are known for fixing things. You are used to being the people who will come and bring solutions. And it's not always easy for you to stay in the problem space, to seek more understanding. So I want to encourage you to not be afraid of the problem space. Be brave and stay there, and be curious about how the problem is, what its boundaries are, how it can be different for different people, how different people understand the same problem from a different angle. Make sure you don't jump to conclusions. This might be a bit confusing, and I brought you a quote to kind of underline that you can't really bring about change by yourself. First, seek to understand, and then be understood. Stephen Covey is a bigger name than I am, so you must believe in what he's saying, or at least he can be another data point in your database. Change is co-creation. You can't do it by yourself, but you have to understand others, and when you do, maybe they will be more open to understand you. And then, together, you can bring about change that you so achingly want. And now, it seems like I am allowing you to ask questions, but really, I am asking you a question. What is one thing you can take away from here? What is one thing you can take from this conference and implement it? Who is your winger? Who can be someone that you can trust with your ideas and someone who can support you? What one thing can you change in your own behavior to be a better listener? How can you catch yourself when you jump to conclusions? How can you see if someone doesn't want to share their ideas with you? What kind of questions can you ask when you want more insight into someone else's perspective? As I said, I am Karolina Tóth. please find me on social media, reach out to me, share your feedback, and share what your experiences are with these tools. I am entirely grateful for your paying attention to me today, and I hope you will have a great evening.